Romancing the Heist. Box set, books 1 to 3. The Museum. The Ranch. The Cave. By Belle Knight. The Museum Heist. A Romancing the Heist standalone by Belle Knight. To save his younger brother's life, Heald must break into a high-security museum and steal millions of dollars worth of illegally poached rhino horns. It's supposed to be a straightforward job until he meets a museum volunteer who worked past closing time, Laura Mannings. To follow her secret dreams of being something more than a classroom teacher, Laura spends her free time helping the museum identify important artifacts and accidentally uncovers an international wildlife smuggling ring. Sparks fly in this hot and steamy romantic suspense story, but can this sexy duo survive the truth and the hitmen hired to make sure no witnesses survive the heist? Chapter 1. Laura stared at the class of 10-year-olds who were all trying not to stare back at her. Their faces shined with expectation and held a special sort of tension that only the last few minutes of the day could create. The clock on the wall had been covered in paper decorations for the last week of school, but somehow they could still sense exactly 2 minutes before it was time for the bell to ring. That quiet reach for papers, the sideways shuffle to backpacks, the silent exchange of looks from across the room. Is it time? Did she forget it's almost time? Will she ever let us out? Are we doomed to stay in school for the rest of our lives? Laura bit back a grin. 10-year-olds were hilarious and fun. In spite of the excitement over their ham radio project that day, they were eager for the day to be over. Pack it up, Laura said. Thank you, Ms. Mannings. Several of the students replied as the room exploded into a frenzy of noise and activity. Shuffling shoes, eager voices, the scramble to push the math tiles into the bins, pick up trash, push in chairs. At the start of each year, when she introduced herself to the anxious new class, at least one brave soul would always ask about the Ms. part of her name. It was the 21st century, but somehow the kids still got it in their heads that a woman should either be a Miss or a Mrs., and she was neither. She had been married for a few years in her mid-20s. The guy she had dated in college became the guy she had married after college. Then he became the guy who had cheated on her with his secretary at work. It was so cliché a story, she
Sample complete. Ready to continue?